dinner eating. Wait, let me fix my camera first. Okay. So, well, let me. Oh, what's happening? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Hi, nails. My camera is. Oh my goodness. So let's talk while eating. So I want to show you guys my dinner. Okay, so this is lumpia. Okay. And I'm good, Nels. How are you? So I have cornbread. Okay, because one of my New Year's resolution is to less eating. So I prefer to eat um, cornbread than rice. But I don't know, well, because it's almost 1 week I do. And that's it. And then I have smattered cabbage here. Okay. So, and then of course, the partner of my lumpia or egg rolls, because this is freshly cooked, because I want my lumpia is freshly fried, because in a few minutes it's gonna be luntay, it's gonna be soft, so you no longer enjoy the crunchy of egg roll. Wait, let me fix this. Okay. Okay, can you see my food, guys? Oh, what's wrong? Hold on, guys. Let me fix my camera. Oops, oops. Oh my gulay. Oops, again. Oh my god. I think that's it. You know, my ring light fucking me. Okay, so let me. So guys, have you done? Because actually my live streaming is 9 o'clock, so I don't want to go on the time, so I'll just go on the thing, so I can eat my food, especially the lumpia. So that's, I mentioned that I really like the lumpia, especially it's freshly um, fried, because you really enjoy the crunchy thing. Smattered cabbage. Actually, the smattered cabbage is just like in Filipino, ginisang repolyo. So I try to not to eat rice, because I've been doing this for 1 week. So that's my New Year resolution, because I don't want to gain a lot of weight. Okay, so here's my sweet chili sauce. Oh my god, it reminds me of Average Man Unplugged. I let I let him try the Filipino sweet chili sauce, and you know what, when he tried, he become crazy about the chili sauce. And of course, this is my moringa and calamansi juice, that's healthy also. So for those, moringa is just like malunggay. Okay, so I'm used not to eat rice, because I tried this for 1 week. Okay, so this is my cornbread. Oh my god, see my cornbread. cornbread. So every time I have smattered cabbage, the partner is the cornbread. Lumpia. Mm, it's panalo. So we can talk while I'm eating because I eat fast. That's why a lot of foreigner, especially if you're married to a foreigner, they're gonna surprise, their wife eat fast, particularly if it's Filipina. Okay. And also my husband. He just like surprised that, he just started and I'm done. Filipino, we eat fast for average. Okay, for those, for those Filipina that, are very social or, uh, rich Filipina, well, they just eat not as, average Filipino. I try, okay, so I just use my body not to eat a lot, okay? And then when when my body adjusts of that, I try not to eat like, uh, high carbs, okay? Like, this cornbread or rice. So maybe I gonna eat more veggies and meat. But I'm not into the, the beef and chicken because, once I eat chicken every day, I got allergy. So maybe I go for pork or seafoods or fish. Maybe I can schedule red meat once or twice a month because the high source of protein is the red meat. So we need that for our muscles. But I don't really totally not to eat, the red meat. But I'm gonna schedule twice or once a month. So I try not to go to StreamYard because I already consumed my 20 hours free plan. So I just go on Facebook or I mean YouTube directly. So tonight is Saturday here in the Philippines. So I try my best tomorrow if I can able if my pre-plan from StreamYard will resume tomorrow because now it's here in the Philippines is the 13th, but in the state it's 12. So I will check. So this is my first time that eating while talking online. I just want to talk somebody on the online if someone wants to go on me. Mm. So I just try because it's been a long time. I did not do live stream or go live on YouTube. So I just did that I think once, last year. My lumpia is so good. So last year I am not really often, to drink Coke. So I really avoid that. And now this one is my calamansi and moringa juice. It's good. So this is the thing that if you have oven in the house, you can bake your own bread or what. You don't have to go to the bakery to buy some of this. Actually, I know how to bake. You know what, guys? I last New Year. So there's, the fruits, especially round fruit. It's so expensive, and I can see in the market, the apple, the orange, it starts to rotten, and they sell in a lower price. So nobody wants to buy that because it's not really good because it's almost rotten. You can see um, the black spot on the fruit, and you can tell that how greedy people are. They take advantage the occasion, the price of fruits. It's so expensive, and then when they know that their fruit starts to rotten, they gonna they less the price, but it's no longer healthy because as you can see, there's a black spot. So for me, no thank you. So New Year I just bought mango and pear. So I don't really go into the 12 round shaped fruits because no matter what, you're the one who gonna work for that. So this kind of believe 12 rounds or sticky food that you want or whatever food that they really want, for me it don't work if you don't work by yourself. It's same in the relationship. you know if you're not work how to make the relationship better and stronger, well, it won't it won't be successful relationship. It's gonna be fucked up. Guys, in my egg rolls, so that because I use pork meat. Pork meat, because I use 80% lean and 20% fat. Because when you cook, especially when you make, spaghetti sauce, don't use all meat, because when you make that sauce, it's hard. Okay. Unlike you add a little fat, like, like 20%, it's really good, especially in your egg rolls or lumpia. And you can add, I love with, with the singkamas, or what do you call that? Turnips. It adds the texture on your, because there's a carrot and chopped onion, but you add, the turnips. It really makes your egg rolls very, very tasty, and at the same time there's a, crunchy texture with the lumpia. I mean lumpia with the, turnips. And once you fry, don't fry it in a high heat. So once the oil is hot, every time you add, the egg rolls, you have to um, maintain, the the fire, because if it's not, some part of your, some I don't really like, the lumpia, it's burnt. So as you can see that my lumpia is not burnt, it's, golden brown. So I just eat one slice of cornbread and more lumpia. I will show you guys, the see my cornbread. So now January on the 13th. Now everybody starts to back to normal. Go to work Monday to Friday, 8 hours, and during the weekend, for those Saturdays, schedule for washing clothes or go to market. Mm, it's good. So masarap. So tomorrow for my regular live streaming, I hope that I already my live my free plan for StreamYard, it's resumed. I will check later. Mm. Actually, that's a good thing when you have, but the Restream, I tried the Restream, but the setup, I'm not yet master, the Restream. But I like, StreamYard much better than, the well, there's a certain uh way that, the Restream, you can able to see all the comment from the, from the live chat. Okay. But for the StreamYard, you can only see if you're using laptop. But if you're using phone, you can't see unless that the host will pin the comment on the live chat. So that's the advantage of live stream or restream. You can able to see the comment on the live chat. Well, I just try this, okay? If it's it's better than. But the thing is, you can, unlike the restream or StreamYard, if you're gonna post the link and somebody will click that, they can able to enter your studio. But this goes straight on YouTube. Just only yourself can able to sing on the studio or get enter the studio. That's the thing. So I hope YouTube will do that. So I'm sure they can do that because restream and streamer can able to do that. But now they don't. If you go on the go live on the YouTube, just only yourself can see on the screen. So I hope that they can innovate that, because a lot of people go on the StreamYard and live and restream, but just few people go on live on well, maybe because they use for watch hour. Because if it's not totally nobody's watching you have to watch, or you have to go live for silent streaming. mm. And guys, my advice, once you make your uh, egg rolls, don't make it salty, okay? Because the wrapper has already taste, and make it sure less salt with with the meat, okay? Because you really enjoy. But if it's salty, ugh, you just one or two, you're good. But if it's not salty, you really enjoy. It's good. And last December, I bought the other wrapper. The thick one is not as good as. Hi, get your lions. Hi, how are you, Gucci? Nails. Tara, kain tayo. Yeah. Well, Gucci, I my New Year's resolution is to eat less. I'm not into the rice thing, but Filipino, we're not really getting tired of eating rice. But I try my best not to eat. So I'm instead of rice, I just bake cornbread. Okay, see, you can see my cornbread. So I just take one slice of that, and I more eat into the egg rolls. My goodness, and the gulay, and the and smattered cabbage. Yeah, because actually you can see that my face is it's fat, guys. So I just want to. So I just control my mouth. But I'm already done this for almost 1 week. Less food that I take. But first 2 days, oh my God, I'm just crazy because I'm not used of that. Eating small amount. So what I did is I eat a lot of vegetable, okay? Eat a lot of meat. If I gonna eat, like fried chicken, so before I just eat, I'm one good, one Thai fried chicken, I'm good with that. But like 1 cup or 1.5 cup of rice and then vegetable. But no, I just eat um, half cup of rice. And last night I didn't eat also rice. So I just eat, the corn tamales. But once my body is, adjust this, I'll gonna, because I don't want to do this kind of diet that, they said that, you have to lose weight, totally that you don't eat. So I just do that, step by step, so that, my body is used. And then especially, my intestine that use of, it's always full, because so I try my intestine back to normal, that use of small amount of food. So once is, my body is adjust on that, so that's the time that I gonna try also not to eat carbs, okay? More veggies, more meat or seafoods. Actually, during the pandemic, I'm workout. So now I just, sometimes I'm lazy. I'm lazy to do workout, but on the 2 years, I'm do workout every day. My God, not only 30 minutes, I do workout 1 hour. As you can, I was watching, my old picture that I'm wearing my, my workout outfit. Oh my God, I can see that, my belly is flat. But now, mm-mm, it's no longer that. And I like also um, sandwich. So I just make, tuna sandwich, sometimes fish sandwich. Now it's 9 o'clock. So how is your day, Gitchi, in are you still in Tacloban, or you go back to San Carlos? Mm. So this is, the thing that, once it's, on the YouTube, you cannot really go into the. And last year, my God, I every time I, especially when I eat like fried chicken, and then like this, egg rolls. Oh my God, I always have Coke on my glass, but now I stop. Because the problem, especially if I drink, if it's nighttime, I drink Coca-Cola or Coke, is worse than I drink coffee. Yeah, I think you know the caffeine take in Coca-Cola. It's um higher than you know the volume of you know the caffeine that you know they add on the Coke is way more than you know than the coffee, because you know this is what I observe when I drink coffee, especially if it's decaf. I can still able to sleep on that, but you know the Coke I can't. So if I drink Coke, so 5 o'clock in the morning I'm not sleepy. So we have I have how many drinks I have? One, two, three. So you know the powder drink. So I have Kool-Aid, tropical punch, and then I have no four. I have country time, lemon, and then the pink, and then you know this one is you know the moringa and calamansi, and then also for Frank is apple juice. You know apple juice. You know the real apple juice with malic acid. We always that in our you know in our refrigerator, because you know he needs that. And I don't make you know I don't make a freshly squeezed or like apple. Instead of making that juice, I just eat. So that I don't need, because you know once I eat you know you can still you know take the fiber, not only the juice. So that's very important also for our body, you know the fiber. And for those people that you know you have a hard time, you know you're not regular to do a bowel movement, because me every day sometimes you know it depends, you know if I eat a lot of you know leafy vegetable, I do twice. But you know I do uh, bowel movement every day, okay, because you know I take a lot of you know I eat a lot of vegetable. And especially for those mm, men and women age 50 above, okay, you have to eat a lot of you know high in fiber, like you know if you're used of eating sandwich, okay, don't eat white bread, just eat wheat bread, because that's good for you. Because some of that age you know they have they're constipated, so they need you know they need more fiber. Because if you are not doing bowel movement every day, it means that your lack of fiber. So for the fruits, high of fiber, banana, pineapple. But if you're very acidic, so avoid eating pineapple, because it's not really good also for you. Okay, um if you are acidic, because it's easy for you if you eat pineapple, you know your acid will goes you know high. So you have to be careful about eating pineapple. Yeah, pineapple is good, you know that's very high in fiber. For the you know for the vegetable, all you have to do just eat green leafy vegetable. And you know and drink plenty of water, okay. And okay, if we're not really, for those people that not really into eating fruits, because I know some you know some people they not really they eat fruits, but it's not you know they're not really used of eating instead of eating regular. So they try, but you know they're not really into the thing. And then you can also drink, or you know if there's you know dried prawn. I love dried prawn, because that's good also for those people that you know had a hard time you know to do do number two, or you know bowel movement. That's good. It's high in fiber also, the dried prawn or the prawn juice. That's good. Or orange, that's high in fiber. Banana, I already mentioned banana. What else? That's good for, for those people that, particularly for those, elders, you need more in fiber. And let's eat red meat. Okay, for those that age that I mentioned, it's better to eat more, more fresh vegetable. As long as you can eat, here's the thing that it's really good. As long as you can able to eat the vegetable without cooking, that's the best way of, when you uh, go on, for more in fiber and also the nutrients. And I love eating tomato. Well, tomato, it's a kind of, it's not belong to vegetable, it's fruits because of the lycopene. And I love also, well, onion. I love onion. Whether, the green onion or, the yellow onion, oh my God. Especially, the yellow onion in Izinar, they have big size, all right? And the taste is not as strong as the red onion, so I just eat that like like an apple. My God, it's good. But once you eat a lot of onion, your breath, it's very smelly, so I avoid that. And I also love to eat garlic, especially if I fry the milk fish or the bangus, we call that daing na bangus, and then lots of garlic. Oh my God, it's good. It's good. The only thing I can say is good for those garlic lover. And I remember before, when I was working, so because garlic, that's high. There's a lot of benefits also of garlic. So instead of taking multivitamins, I take um, garlic capsule. And then I take the turmeric, because this kind of I think garlic and and turmeric, it's belong to spice, so I take that. But but the problem is, the turmeric is good, especially it really like it really helps for those people that constipated. Okay, you will do regularly. But the thing is, the result is, you have a hot flush, a hot um, flesh. Okay, you always feel hot after okay, 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month. There's no effect. But after that, the effect is, you always feel hot inside, even though that's the time that I was taking that. And then the garlic, and I always complain to Frank, because he feel cold. Even the air condition is high, I feel hot. And then there's a fun when I read it. I read the good benefits of turmeric capsule, but I didn't read the side effect. The side effect is that you feel hot. Okay, so I stopped because I can't really sleep. And Frank doesn't like me to open the electric fan at the same time the air condition. So it's really you know really hot. So I just stopped that. And then the garlic. So instead of that, I just eat some fresh garlic sometimes. Or if I fry the marinated milk fish. Just only me eat. But Frank doesn't like also to eat milk fish, because it's a lot of bones or tinnick. He doesn't like that. So I just put a lot of roasted garlic. Oh my God, it's really good. It's really good. Actually, before I'm very, when I, before I was working, my God, I'm very slim. And when I look my old picture, my God, and also, that was 5 years ago. So when I look my old photos, oh my God, I can see that, oh, I'm very slim. Okay. You don't see me, my face is, as fat as this. See? I'm so in Tagalog, I'm mataba. In English, fat. I'm fat. So I try to lose weight. But my weight is 70 kilograms. How much is that in pounds? So I just on, my weight is 70. And I'm 5 foot. I'm 5'4" tall woman. Okay. My height compared to average Filipino, I'm tall than average Filipino, 5'4". Mm. So this is gonna be last egg roast, but I still have. I don't want to eat a lot. I just eat a little vegetable and then slice a lot of this. But when I was young, on my teenage, oh my God, as long as there's food, okay, go and eat. I don't really worry about my metabolism. My metabolism is so fast. That's why I don't really gain weight. But this is, I realize that when you get older, okay, your metabolism start to uh, move slow. That's why, all the nutrients that you eat with your food, it's, your body absorb that because of your metabolism. It's works slow. Unlike when you were young, your metabolism work fast. No matter how you eat a lot, you're still not gain weight. But I never experienced that when I was, in my teenager. My God, when I was in high school, my goodness, I'm just like, very slim. And no matter how I eat, I think, I agree because of the metabolism. My metabolism is not a work fast. That's why, the nutrients, it won't really, squeeze. So that's why, for those elders and particular women, they're very careful to eat the food because of the metabolism. Once a person get older, the metabolism works slow. That's why you said that, oh, I just eat, a small dish, but often, so you don't really lose weight. But I can see that, you can see, guys, that my face is so so mataba. How can I, look, see on my back? That's food. I have chocolate there. I have Arizona iced tea flavored peach. Okay, and then I have my favorite local candy, the Pucci. I love that Pucci. And look, you see the yellow? I have Korean noodles. I'll show you guys. Because, well, on my video that premiere, I make kimchi. That's okay. Here's, I will show you guys. See, this is my Korean noodles. And for those Korean, once you eat, this is ramyeon. In Korean, they call this ramyeon. I love Korean food, okay? My tolerance for hot and spicy is very strong, okay? So I love this, this is Jin ramen, or, they call in Korean the ramyeon, okay? And then the kimchi, every Korean noodles, there's a kimchi. So I made my kimchi, look. So I already let stay outside. It's already fermented. Oh my God, look. So I save a lot of money because last week I went to the market and then, sometimes they don't have ingredients to make me Korean kimchi because, I can still able to make kimchi, excuse me, but Filipino style. So I don't really like that. I want, Korean style kimchi. So every ingredients that I use to make kimchi is Korean ingredients. So I made 3 jars of this, okay? Because actually kimchi is, it's for, for Korean people, kimchi is life. Just like in the Philippines, rice is life. So in Korean people, kimchi is life. Because, kimchi, they can able to make sour soup. They call that kimchi jjigae. I love the kimchi jjigae also. So if it's, the kimchi, it's too fermented, it's so sour. So that's the time that's good to make Korean kimchi jjigae, or Korean sour soup. And that's also you can make, actually the Korean pancake, guys, it's not as American pancake, okay? It's not. Korean pancake is different than the American pancake. So you can make, kimchi pancake. I saw something, small flies. And then kimchi rice. Oh my goodness, for those, people that, love Korean food, kimchi rice is the best. Okay. It's just like for Filipino, binagunguan rice. Rice with, with shrimp paste is good. That's good for breakfast. Especially, there's a tapa, cured beef, and then sunny side up egg. And sometimes, they serve fried rice with, a lots of garlic bits. Oh, so good. This Korean is very mild, but for those not, their tolerance for hot and spicy is not as strong as mine. You're gonna feel this. This is very, very spicy, hot and spicy. But for me, it's very mild. So once I eat Korean ramen or ramyeon, there's kimchi. That's how Korean people eat. Okay, eat with, the ramyun with the kimchi. They cannot eat without kimchi. So like I said that, kimchi is life in Korea. And I remember, when I watched, 53 Shades Darker in the Philippines, he went to the Korean restaurant. So I don't know if, he go to, like, the samgyeopsal, that's, the barbecue thing. um well, it's just like, there's a lot of, a lot of Korean food that I love, but it's just like I want, I want to cook Korean food because, Korean food is hot and spicy. Okay. So Frank is not really into the hot and spicy, but me, my God, I have a strong, strong tolerance for that. mm. Bulgogi, I'm not really into the bulgogi, but, I like uh, Dr. Tang. It's a, it's a, that's, the Korean term Dr. Tang. It's just like chicken stew. Mm, it's good. And then samjitang. Samjitang is just like a whole chicken. Okay, they're stuffed with with the with the sticky rice, or regular rice inside with the jujube. It's just like a dates. Okay, and then they gonna boil the whole chicken and put the ginseng, well, the dried ginseng. Okay, and then, well, in Korea, the fresh ginseng that you can able to eat while you make samjitang is just like, it's very expensive. Okay, so instead of that, you can use the dried um, ginseng, and that's really good, guys, because the ginseng, it helps the chicken, the taste is, it's changed the taste once you put the ginseng. The meat of chicken is not slimy. Okay, it's very, what do you call that, you don't really feel the slimy taste of chicken once you do that, the ginseng. And also, just there's the sauce is just like, they have flavored salt, Korean flavored salt. Okay, and then sesame oil, and that's their sauce. Oh my goodness, it's so good. That's why I learn I learn so many Korean food, because I love Korean food also. So I don't, the only thing that I can do is buy ingredients. But like I said, all every every video that I mentioned, that once you cook like Korean, Japanese, or Filipino, you have to take the Korean or Filipino or American or Japanese ingredients, so that you will enjoy the flavor of the food that you prepared. So like my kimchi, I can able to make kimchi using Filipino ingredients, but the taste is different. But this one I use um Korean ingredients. So this one, the price of this, if this, about 150. Okay, 150. So I just bought the napa cabbage, and the ingredients. Oh my god, I save a lot of money. I save. And I have my own taste, that not too spicy. If you want to spicy, you can add more. Actually, the reason why I make the the kimchi, because it doesn't matter, if it takes long on my fridge, I can able, to make, like pancake, kimchi pancake, and sour soup, kimchi jjigae. Mm, I have a favorite Korean. I forgot the name. This is for those people that, if you have hangover, they, Korean people, if they, because, they love to drink soju. And I forgot the name of the spicy. Wait, let me check. See, my stomach, it's big. My goodness. I want to flat that back to normal when I was, when I was not married. So one of my favorite that, but in English they call that spicy beef soup. Mm. I try to remember the name of that. That's really good. And then they use the fresh the fresh fern. So that's the thing that, once I eat this Korean ramyun, I always have kimchi on my table. That's the best partner once you have eat ramyun. Let me check that. I forgot the name, but I still know how to make that. But a Korean, here's the thing, guys. Korean food, unlike the Filipino, that there's a it's easy to process the cook. But Korean food, like japchae. Japchae is just like pancit in Filipino. But there's a like Filipino, we cook pancit. We just cook the vegetable together. Okay, but in Korean, they cook, they make, the japchae is, every vegetable you have to cook that separately. That's the thing. Okay, let me. Okay, Yuki Jang. Oh, that's, guys, if you go to, to Korean restaurant, if you have a hangover, even though if you don't have hangover, try to ask if they have Yuki Jang. Oh my God, that's so good. But I know how to make that Yukijang. Yeah, Yukijang. That's so good. That's beef. The beef, it's very soft with the, with the soya sprout, leeks, and then, the fresh fern. Okay, fresh fern. And then the lots of licks. Okay, because in Korean, once they cook bukom, like a saute, like saute pork, or making kimchi, the more licks, that's better. It's very tasty. But this the yukijang, oh my God, you're gonna love this, guys. If you're really into the beef, it's good. But in one tub, guys, okay, in this as big as one tub, okay, for the yuki jang, I think the price of that, it's way 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago, the price of that is 1,000 pesos. But it's really worth it, guys. The beef, it's soft, and the broth, oh my God, you're gonna love that, because if your hangover will gonna disappear because of the hot and spicy broth. So that's why at first, I'm not really into the Korean food, because I'm not used. I eat a little chili on Filipino food. So unlike that, unlike the Korean, because the yukijang, okay, the yukijang, guys, the more that the broth is red, it means that's too hot and spicy. That's how Korean, say that. The more the broth is red, okay, the more the broth is good. So I can, I can guarantee you guys, if you, for those who's watching, if you're if you're the fan of Korean food, I will suggest that take the yukijang, or the daktori tang. That means chicken, tang is potato. And it means jang is just like mean as soup. And then Korean, they they serve it. It depends, it depends the Korean restaurant, because for Korean people, okay, Korean family, uh in just one, like one meal, okay, they have seven, or the minimum is five side dish, okay, five or seven, because and then the small portion only, because they unlike Filipino, that we put rice on a big plate, it's like a mountain. But Korean people, like like Japanese, they don't really eat a lot, but there's so many choices, just just proportion. So, and I and particularly Japanese people in what island is that, in Okinawa, Okinawa, Japan. There's a village there that Japanese people live over 100 years old, because the food that they ate, okay. And then also Japanese people are very very nature lover, they protect their nature. As you can see in Japan, on the on the canal, you can able to um, drink the water on the canal, because they're very aware of nature. And then Japanese people, they don't really eat into the oily food, and then they eat just enough. They don't eat really, they gonna some, like they eat, that they can able to stand, they just eat just right, okay. And then one thing that, as like in a Korea, they always have kimchi on their on their table, because kimchi is life in Korea. But for those Japanese people, miso soup. And I know how to make miso soup, because I have but the miso paste, the Japanese miso paste compared to the Filipino miso paste is different. The Japanese miso soup has a taste. All you have to do, dashi, that's the fish, what do you call that, bouillon, that that they add, because I have that also. I bought that because I love miso soup. And in Okinawa, Japan, they always have that, they always have that on their table every meal, okay. Morning breakfast, they always have miso, and then they take green tea. And of course, they always eat, just small amount of food. They don't really eat like, like this is the end of my world, okay. So they very, they're very disciplinarian when it comes to eating food. That's why their age, it's like it's over 100 years old. So yeah, that's that's the thing. But the only food that I love in Japanese, okay, I like, obviously, the California maki. I love that. And then their ramen also. I love their ramen. And I'm sashimi, okay. Sashimi, I love their sashimi. But a rest of that, uh, katsudon, or well, their their pancit is yakisoba. But the yakisoba, it's same, chapsi, yakisoba, pancit, okay. It's the same, it's the same, but the taste is different. The chapsi is like, for Korean, it's just a little sweet in combination of salt and sweet. But for Filipino, it's not salty, a little salt, a little salty taste. But it's not salty, okay, because we don't want that. But the taste is not as same as Korean. And the yakisoba for Japanese, yeah, it's the same with the Korean. It's a little, there's a a little sweet and a little salty. But I'm not really into that, because I try, but I'm not fan of your japchae and yakisoba. The only thing that I forgot the name of that ramen for Japanese, because when I was, when I was in my 20s, my little sister, he has she has a, Japanese employer. Okay, so Mr. Uchida always, he invite me to go on his place, and he always, me and my sister went to, this is in Santa Rosa, Laguna, because he's living in Laguna. I don't know if he's still there. Okay, because that's uh, 20 years ago. Okay, so the only food that I love, I forgot the name, is that the ramen. It's 12 kinds of Japanese mushroom. Oh my god, it's so good. But it's so crazy because the bowl that they serve is just like good for 3 person. I cannot really barely, finish because I just go into the broth. The broth was so good. And this is one thing for the Japanese restaurant. It's better, to go on that Japanese restaurant if you're near to the kitchen, because as you can see, the kitchen, if it's messy, don't go there. Don't eat, my god. And this is the thing that it reminds me of what Mr. Uchida told us, that okay, especially if you go to ramen house, okay, either here in the Philippines or Japan or the States, when you hear Japanese, when they eat, especially with the slurping of the noodles, like that, it means that they really enjoy the food. The food was so good. That's one thing. And they don't really mind that, unlike for Filipino, or for American people, when they hear that, they hear the mocking or the slurping, the noodles, it looks like, oh, this person has no table etiquette. But in Japan, it's okay, because especially in the restaurant, especially if the owner is there, it means that the customer enjoy the food that they serve to a customer. That's the thing I learned about Japanese people. And one thing that I love, well, it's just like, okay, but we still, we don't really look back about about World War II. Okay, but here's the thing that I really admire those Japanese people, because they never broke their promise. They have they have words. If they can, if this Japanese person will tell you, don't worry, I got your back, no matter what, they gonna stay on your, no matter what, they will gonna defend you. So that's the thing that, um when it comes to Japanese people, they're very loyal. But here's the bad thing: don't show bad, or don't tell a lie or betray them, because out of 10 of your kindness and goodness you shown, once you did something that they don't like, everything was gone. The 10 good things that you did that to the Japanese person, they don't really count on that. Once they know that you betray them, you tell a lie, yeah, it's easy for them, to um, uh, stay away from you. That's one thing that's the personality of Japanese people. And Japanese people, especially for those businessmen, okay, it reminds me of my sister, that because uh her boss is his stockholder of Narita Airport. And sometimes if there's an occasion in Japan, of course the stock will goes up. Okay, they have a good investment. So sometimes the stock goes down, sometimes it depends the occasion, and sometimes it happens that it suddenly the stock goes down. And then the boss of my sister was he was so depressed. And here's the thing about Japanese people, because if they cannot really move on, especially if when it comes to business, they're gonna commit suicide. Okay, especially if they're depressed, if their business starts to bankrupt, they're gonna suicide. If there's or the katana, the swords, because the samurai is the Japanese soldier with the emperor, that's samurai. Okay, the swords is the katana. So they're gonna put this on there and then cut their belly. And then that's what my Mr. Richida told us. And then it's so funny because my sister told him, "Oh, don't do that here in the Philippines, because they might investigate me what the cause of your death is." Just like so don't do that here in the Philippines. Do that in Japan. So Japanese people are easy to give up, especially when it comes to depression. They don't they just unlike Filipino, that's, oh, even though we're in big problems sometimes, we just go outside, do karaoke, so it's just like for one day our problem will vanish. So we know we're not Filipino, we're not easy to give up when it comes to solve the problem. It takes a while, okay, it takes a while, but we don't really want to give up, or to find a solution for the problem. That's, I can see that every race, they have their own weakness, they have their own personality. Mm, I feel good. I eat. Hmm. I made 10 egg rolls. So I eat 7, 3 left, and then one slice of cornbread, and a small amount of smattered cabbage. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So my ramyun, well, I don't know when I'm gonna eat this. My kimchi, so good. Let me get more juice because I want to talk more, guys. Well, Frank doesn't want to eat because he's more onto the juice. So by the time that it's time to eat, he's no longer he has no appetite for that. So that's the thing that once there's a food, I just cook food that I want to eat so that it won't waste. It's just like some people, they just eat because they need to eat. Sometimes they don't enjoy the food because they don't like the food. It's just like they really want to eat or else they're gonna you know here's the thing, guys, that for me, if I cannot eat I can't leave, I can't sleep, I can't, especially nighttime. Okay, I can't sleep. I don't know for those of you online, if you cannot eat, if you're, it reminds me, last year I try not to eat. Oh my God, it's just like, uh, my style is after six, not sex, six, after 6 o'clock, no food. Okay. Oh my God. So by the time 12 o'clock, I feel hungry. And, I have a headache. Okay. So I try, so I have, so many juices. So I just drink. But the thing is, once you drink and then you pee, you feel hungry. Okay. So I did that, for 3 days, and then I can't really resist. I just eat one time. And then in the morning, I just drink hot tea with milk. And I just, if I'm not eat on lunchtime, I go eat on dinner. So if I eat lunchtime, I don't eat dinner. But breakfast, I don't. I just drink hot tea. Oh my goodness, I can't. So I just tell to Frank, "Oh, Frank, I have a headache," and then Frank, take aspirin. And the cause of my headache is, my body is not used of that, not to eat. So, my diet, that, it's, that's is not really good. So I just quit. So I just back to eat. And then I told Frank, you know what? When I eat, my headache is gone. So that's why, my diet now, I still eat, the food that I eat. But, I have to measure, the amount of, the amount of vegetable, the amount of meat, and, the carbs. Because if I gonna totally don't eat, I gonna had a headache for that. So once I had headache, especially if you're not used of that, you're crazy, in your mind, instead, close your eyes and have a sleep, your mind is just like go around the food, that, oh, when I can get, the food, that you're crazy thinking about food. So that's me. I just control the amount of the food that I intake, so that, once, my body is adjust of the small amount that I take on my body, that's the time that I gonna move to the next steps of my diet. So I try uh, less eating carbs, like, bread, root crops, and rice, especially rice. So I try to eat red rice, brown rice. But, the taste is different. The brown rice is, the pulp, it's rough. It's not smooth as, the white rice. So I eat that for 1 month, and then I stop. And then I try red rice. The red rice is the same. So I try to use of that, but my body cannot, my mind and my body looking for the white rice. So I just go back to rice. But now I just eat a small amount of white rice. Especially the dinorado rice. Oh my God, the dinorado rice is very soft, and, a bit sticky and very aromatic. Oh my God. You cannot really tell yourself that, oh, I just want half cup, especially if you have a delicious, food, and especially you crave that for a long time. So that's the thing that you have to control. You have to uh, discipline yourself not to eat a lot, especially now that, I'm almost to the golden age. Well, golden age. So tomorrow I will try my best if I can able to do my live stream. I will check later after this, if, if I have, if, they resume my free plan. Because I really want also, there's a person that you once you link, when you post the link, can able, to join with you. That's a good thing that you can interact with other people. Not only this, so I hope then, the YouTube go live, they will change that, or they will innovate that kind of program that people can able, to join on the live streaming with the content creator, because now just only me and on the live chat. But in the live stream, the StreamYard and the Restream, they can, as long as you posted the link. And I watched the news that 2024 there's a El Nino, a drought. My God. So I'm gonna expect this, in Visayas, you're gonna expect a lot of brownout or a blackout, because until now they hearing about the 4 days uh, blackout in Panay Island in Negros Occidental. So they said that there's El Nino. El Nino means that's the drought season, because once it's drought season, when I was in the province way back 2011, we experienced bunch of blackout. And well, in the province it's not really matters, but here, and if you're living in the city, it matters, especially if you do business online. Imagine 4 days, so a lot of people do business online, so they lose a lot of money for that. 4 days, no transaction, no business, um, no business for that 4 days of blackout. And then when you look at your bill, all the charges they will shoulder, but when it comes to service, it's just like, oh my God, the internet connection here. Because last year, especially month of October, November, December, it's just like it happens that when I do live, after my after I leave my studio, and then a few minutes it's totally blackout. Okay, and then once it's on, it takes 12 hours, or sometimes 2 days, sometimes one day. But they cannot really go onto that, if they said okay we'll resume at 6 p.m., it's not. So they have to resume, okay, they will send you another notification that, oh, they will resume by 12 midnight, things like that. So I was so frustrated about that. My it's easy to lose my temper. So what I did, once the internet resume, I just send, because in Sky Cable, because we have Sky Cable broadband, so we have internet and the same time we have cable, and there's a thing that you can able to contact through through email. And then I asked, because this is, I mentioned that, oh, I noticed this week that you've been restoration for 4 times. So what will happen to our bills is still the same, because we have 4 days that we don't have the internet connection. So good thing that they refund for that. Yeah, yeah, that's that's the good way, because the service, you pay the whole month, and then the service is not the whole month. So I think each customer or client, there's we have the right to tell that, we need refund for that. Because like I mentioned that if your business online, you lose a lot of money for that. You lose your, you lose your business. So it's just like, YouTube. For me, I consider this as a business. So once, because it happens that, some of the other bloggers that I collab, I have to coordinate to them, because by the time that that's my schedule for, for live streaming, for collaboration, it's suddenly, my connection was gone. So so it's just like, oh yeah, it's just like, I lost my business for that. So they have to fix that problem. Well, it's just like, same thing about, the same registration. And then the reason why they said that, all Filipinos same card holder, like Globe, Talking Text, Globe, what else? Sun. They must to register the number, so that, the scam thing, that, because there's a lot of people sending a message that, oh, you want this, but you have to send me a minute load on my phone, okay, to avoid, the scam. But it never happened, because I still received some notification that it says that, I need to contact, my bank, because, my account, they restricted the, and you can tell that, the number is not the number from the bank. The number is, it's just like a personal number. So it's still, it did not work, because, that's the main reason why they have people to register, is to stop, sending uh, un, unexpected message. So for those people that, they don't really know about that kind of scamming, some, they just fall for that, because, some, it happens to me that, they send message that, oh, you won 500,000 pesos. My God, how I won? I never fill up, the raffle ticket or whatever that, I won. I don't. And then once you, finish reading, and then once you claim this, you have to put some minute on this number, or, you click the link. So once you click the link, and they will ask for the information of your bank. And then, if you're not aware of that, of course, you just expect for the 500,000 pesos. But, who gonna, think about it, guys, that how can you won, the 500,000 pesos? You never remember that you went to the, the raffle ticket sign up or whatever that. Well, some people, they fall for that. They will send, and then once you, contact, it's just like they gone. Your, the minute that you send, it's gone. Actually, there's a lot of video that, especially on the Facebook, that the scammers send back. Okay, they just, they use other. Actually, this is so funny, because the person that they talking is the one that uh receive the call. And, they think that, oh, this is the content creator of this channel. But they never understand that the person that they call, that's the person that they talking about. So the person that received the call knows that this person is a scammer. So my God, it's just like, oh, that's crazy. And I can tell that, people are very smart, to think something that, to scam people. They don't really think how to make their life easier and better. Because I think, they think that's the easy way money. But they forgot that, the karma is looking up on them.
It never, if they do something that to the, to others, but the karma, it won't, won't go there right away. Let the karma, let the karma enjoy, the thing that they scam. Okay, so once it's over, that's the karma will get in you to tell you, okay, you're done your happiness, so face me, I'm your karma consents. So I do believe, karma, karma. So I do believe also that karma never do that right away, but at the end of the day, karma will go and ask you for, karma will ask you to pay what you've done before. So Year of a Wooden Dragon, I don't really, I don't really do that on the, they say that, oh, what? Oh, by the way, guys, there's, there's a good combination that, wait, for those wants to build a business, there's, there's a combination, for the wooden dragon, the, you can able to connect this person, because like in the Chinese, it's very important also, okay, uh, if you build, a partnership, okay, and then to build a business with this person, they have a sense of, they will ask, what year are you? And then they're gonna mix that, because in Chinese feng shui, there's there's a year of animal that is not really good, to for for partnership, especially when it comes to business. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna get my book, that because I write it down there. Hold on. You know what, guys, I really want, because maybe tomorrow I will mention this, because I need, I need donation for my, for my channel, because I want to buy, a thing for, karaoke, because, I really want also, to do karaoke on my show. Well, it's just like, how much is that? About $20. So once I have that, I can able, I can able to do what do you call that, a karaoke. So I need the, I need the microphone on the thing that, so when I check that, it's over about 1800 pesos. So well, I'm gonna, I'm gonna ask that, on, I will check my StreamYard. So I need, I need your help for, for my for karaoke time for that, because sometimes, after, after the discussion, we can, we can do some karaoke. And music, it's a, it's music is the, is a language, and also music, it's a the icebreaker for all pressure that you encounter in life. So once, once you do music, it starts, your mind, your the smile, or the energy, the positive energy, it starts, to uh, sink in you. Okay, what is it? I already write it down there, to tell, what type of, hmm, where is it? Okay, here I found it. So for those for those who wants to build a business or partner business, okay, here's the tip, guys. Business year of wood dragon. So what is that? Okay, so if you're a year of the dragon, okay, I don't know what, because 2024 is year of the dragon, but there's a certain year that for the year of the dragon, guys. So this is for for those who wants to build a business. Okay, so example, you are year of the dragon. So here's the thing that you're gonna avoid. Okay, rat, year of the rat. So I don't know what year of that, but I just I summarize about what type of animal it's fit to partner with the dragon. Okay, so rat, not bad partner. The dragon need to be decision to make to a cooperative with the rat pleasantly. Okay, so the the dragon, especially if if the person wants to build a business with you, the rabbit really need your your decision, especially for a cooperative and pleasantly. Okay, so that's a good thing. If you want to build a business, rat, okay, rat is not really bad, much with the dragon of year of the dragon. Okay, and then don't deal with the year of ox. Okay, because they're very uncooperative. Okay, for because this is if ever you are a dragon, the one thing that you can able to partner is the rat, because it's not really bad to deal with the year of the rat, but avoid dealing with year of the ox because they're uncooperative. This is just like it shows that both them want to be the leader. Okay, so there's a strong there's a competition. So the dragon wants to be a leader, and the ox wants to be a leader. Okay, and so it is easy for them to quarrel with each other. So you can see the the difference, guys. So don't for those people that hear of the dragon, don't deal with the year of ox, because it's uncooperative. You always have a quarrel because like I mentioned that the dragon wants to be a leader and the ox wants to be a leader, and then they always have a quarrel. So in business we don't want that. Okay, the quarrel thing, that's no. Okay, remember that, guys, for those who wants to build a business for 2024. Okay, and number 3 is tiger. Tiger is the best partner of wood dragon. Any type of business, real estate, food, any banking, lending, that's the best. That's the best partner with the wood dragon, the tiger, because okay, they can help each other to have a great achievement. So they're very they're very not greed when it comes to achievement. So they're very they're very, what do you call that, they always share, they always share ideas, thoughts about how to build their business. At the end of the day they will be successful. So that's a good thing, guys, when it comes to dealing with the wood dragon in tiger. Okay, that's the best partner when it comes to any type of business, whether relationship. Okay, that's a good partner. And then number 4, rabbit. I'm year of the rabbit. I'm year of the rabbit. Okay, it's a great partner. So dragon
Wood dragon, I mean, wood dragon in rabbit, wood rabbit, it's a good partner. Okay, great, not good, great partner. Okay, the rabbit people can give some good advice to the dragon. Well, it's just like, my personality, guys. When I saw something, the person that, I can see that, there's a potential. I'm very good to advise that, oh, don't give up. Okay, just continue. Because, I can see the potential of that person if, if this person continue doing, okay, I can see that. So I'm the type of person of that, okay. So if I can see that, oh, this person has no potential, I can tell that, don't give up, but you can change, you can change your style, or you can still you can change your uh, plan for that. Okay, I'm the type of person for that. Okay, so that's the thing that I really want to share with you guys about. This is four. Wait, hold on. Yeah, four type of year of animal that a wood dragon can deal with and can't. Okay, so number one, guys, okay, I gonna recap this for those wood dragon. Okay, don't deal with the person year of the rat. Okay, year of the rat, no matter what, how personality he is or she is. It's not really good example, because like I said that, the decision is always, they're gonna, you can tell that, they don't really when it comes to decision or plan, they're gonna base on the dragon thing. The rat is just like, waiting for the money to come. Okay, they don't really think what's the good for the business, or what's the good for the relationship. That's the rat. And then, especially the ox. But the ox is, really want to be a leader. Okay, and the dragon also wants to leader, so that's not a good partnership with the wood dragon. Excuse me. And then the tiger, so avoid that. Ox. So avoid rat and ox, for the year of, for those born of year of wood dragon. Okay, but the best partner is tiger dragon. And then, the great partner is rabbit. Okay, and then that's the four animals that I can share with you guys if you want to build a business and relationship with this person. So, well, there's a lot of animals that can able to partner. But this is the four animals that I just write it down, so that you have idea about the business year of the wood dragon. And for those who wants to know the year, the lucky color for wood dragon, because this is the thing that I forgot to mention. What was that? I think because I already mentioned this to discuss, but I suddenly forgot about the year of wood dragon 2024. So I gonna mention this while I'm on the go live on YouTube, because there's no limit hour. Okay, I can do live as long as I can, unlike the StreamYard that only 20 hours. So I have to subdivide that for the week that I go live streaming. But it's not enough, because sometimes I have a guest that we enjoy talking, and suddenly instead of I'm thinking that I'm gonna stay for 1 hour,
when I look, oh my God, it's almost 3 hours. My goodness, especially that the conversation, it's really, it's really fun, and it's very interesting topic. So you cannot really tell, that you're gonna stay for 1 hour. So that's what happened. So I did not go on the plan. Maybe in the future, if I, because I'm planning to build my own studio. Okay, if somebody wants to, if wants to help me, to build my own studio so that I can give a um, nice entertainment, nice technical. When it comes to technical issue, is not really, because I have a studio, so that's my plan for the future. And of course I need also for the help for those, for those viewers, the generous viewers that wants to help me. Okay, so I need that. It's just like, I mentioned about, the karaoke thing, because sometimes, if we're done about, the discussion of the subject that we talk. So sometimes people wants to, to sing or dance. That's the thing that, I can able to buy, the microphone. And then, there's a, sing microphone that can able, to give you a good audio when I sing. So even though, guys, that my husband told me that my voice is a sick frog, but I will try my best. Okay, I'm gonna do practice, to make my voice a little better, so that I can give you a good song while I'm do live. Yeah, because I do believe that practice makes you perfect. So if I have that microphone, I gonna practice, and one day I can able, to share with you guys that, I realized I can sing online. Actually, one of the online that I forgot the name of that. I was invited. Okay, so I just go there and sing. I just two songs. The Carpenters, and they think, oh, there's no thing on that, on the sing, but they like my voice. But it's just like only, it's just like on the phone that I sing. But after that, I just stopped, because I really want, the things that I can able, to give a good entertainment for my viewers, even though that, just a few watching on my show. Okay, so I just want to give you a good audio, a good entertainment. And that's my plan. So I need someone, I need someone to able, to sponsor or to donate on my show. But you know what, guys, here's the thing. Okay, for those who wants, to donate on my show, it's better, you go on my PayPal, guys, because if you're gonna donate on my show, YouTube will get how 15%, 15 or 30% cut on the, of the money that you donate on me. So I cannot take that, the whole amount that you gave. Okay, but if you're gonna go on my PayPal, it doesn't matter for me how much, because I'm gonna save that, and then by the time that I can able, to buy the things that I need. So it's easy. Okay, so that's my plan. Okay, because now, as you can see, my background is my kitchen. So I really want also, I really want to have, a good, a good um
Good morning, guys. Sorry, guys, because my phone, I just can't, I can't go on the line thing. Yeah, that's my, my plan. That's the thing that, well, thank you so much, Bob. Sorry, guys, I'm late, Kurt, Jang, well, hello, thank you for coming. It's been a long time. I miss you on my live stream. Okay, who else? Filipina MTV Ninja. Hello. Okay, Bob. Okay, good morning, Bob. Yeah, that's my plan, guys, because I really want because I mentioned that a lot of Filipino, when I go online, okay, so after after this is what I'm thinking that after that we talk, somebody wants to join with me. After we talk, we can able to sing a little, your favorite song and my favorite song also, so we can sing. Okay, you didn't miss me. Of course I miss you. Everyone's, because I use of that, we all, I miss you all, guys. I miss you all, guys, because this is the thing that sometimes when I when I feel well, I need something to talk. Okay, so it's just like you are my family online. Okay, and that's that's the good thing that you have friends online. So I think the social media, it helps also for those people that alone, that we can able to have friends online. That's the big thing, that it's a therapy, that you can able to talk. So that's that's the good thing. Okay, so yeah, in the future, I want to build my own studio. Okay, so that you don't see the kitchen, you know my my food on the countertop or whatever. So that's that's the one thing that I really want. Well, I'm here in Metro Manila, Kurt. So tomorrow or later after this show, I'm gonna check if I my StreamYard ratio. Because I'm just I'm just go on the free free, what do you call that, free plan, just only for 20 20 hours, 20 hours in 1 month. No, it's not organized, my goodness. Okay, Cart, why don't you sponsor my show for tonight? So that I can able, I can able to buy the microphone so that I can sing online. I can sing online. Any amount. As long as, came from your heart, okay? So how is your, how is your New Year? Oh my God, because I have to fix this. Oh, I forgot, I forgot to mention, oh my goodness, I'm, sometimes when I talk straightly and then, the thing that I'm going to discuss, that's why I have some note on my, on my notebook, so that, I can share things online. that people can able to can able to uh, know about when it comes to a wood dragon. For those really into the a kind of belief, okay, because Filipino are we're very enthusiasm when it comes to belief about fortune, how to build a fortune, because we adapt that from from Chinese people. Chinese people are very good into that, like I mentioned about what year are you, and they gonna good in that to match, okay. So like I mentioned about when it comes to business or relationship, what type of animals are you gonna um, deal, or the best animal animal year of animal, okay, you can partner with, okay. But I'm not really, it's just like I'm not really believe that for 100%, it's just like a guide, okay. Because in fairness for those people that year of that rat, and year of the year of the ox, that they're good, it's just like a guide, okay, it's just like a guide. So the lucky color for wood dragon 2024 is, there's a three lucky color. If you're if this color is your favorite, so you're in on the lucky color, okay. Number one is golden. Oh, I love that. I have some clothes that a golden means what, like this, okay, my cornbread. It's golden. This golden, okay. And then yellow, all right. And then what else? Green. So that's the the three lucky color, okay. So always that on your on your especially t-shirt, for for women, dress, or any color, golden, yellow, in green, the friendly color. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Because I really appreciate that. For those ones to donate on my channel, I will appreciate that. So I'm really look forward for that. For those people that wants to donate, because that's my plan. After this, I have a discussion. If we gonna finish about the discussion, we can able to jump to the karaoke time. And I know everyone love music. But like I said that I don't have a lucky voice, but I can able to learn, to practice my voice, okay, so that I can give you not sick frog voice, is a well frog voice, okay. So that's a good thing. Oh, okay. So six. Okay. Sorry, guys. I mentioned that okay, I have to continue. So I didn't see. You know what? If I'm not wearing my eyeglasses, I'm totally blind. Okay. So not only for guys, the combination of animals that you can able, to deal with if you build, business, or relationship, relation, for those ones to have a relation. So this is not only good for business, it's only good for relation. Okay, so
Dragon versus dragon. Oh my god, it's uncooperative because like I said, the personality of dragon is really wants to be a leader. So if you're dragon versus dragon, so same with same with the ox, they really want, they always have a quarrel for that, okay, to become, the ox wants to be a leader and the dragon wants to be a leader as well. So just same with the dragon versus dragon and gonna there's a fire. So it's no good partner for that, okay. So and also for the relation, the relation is, always have a quarrel, love versus quarrel for that, okay. The snake, okay, the snake versus with the, with the dragon is not really bad partner, okay, not really bad partner, but there's a little, there's a little bad side of the snake, but is not as bad as, the dragon versus the dragon, okay. Dragon. Okay, the snake should better not to put all the work on the dragon or she will get mad. Okay, so the attitude or the personality of a dragon, a snake, year of the snake is more into a very demanding when it comes to, when it comes to work. Okay, they just want, to work, put, they want a person work than, this or he or she, okay. So it's just like, if the dragon and then this is the snake, the snake wants more work on the dragon. So the dragon get mad. It's easy to lose their temper because of that scenario that, the snake really wants. She just, the snake just want, the snake can work, but it's more on pressure than the dragon. So that's, that's the thing when it comes to that. So guys, okay, so it's not for combination of animals that you can deal with, for those people that year of the dragon. So it's just like, wait, hold on. So six combination of animals, okay? Rat, number one. Number two, ox. Number three, tiger. Number four, rabbit. Number five is dragon, also dragon versus dragon, okay. And then snake. A lot of people, they don't really like snake. Snake, snake, the personality of snake. I am still waiting the year of peaceful human. Well, actually, Kurt, the Chinese, we don't really, well, people, human, it's a kind of, animal. Okay, it's a kind of animal, human animal. But it's just like when it comes to, that, it's just like, we, the year of that, they base Chinese is the mastermind, the Chinese mastermind about that of year of what. Okay, so that's the thing that a lot of people, they really, uh follow what the Chinese believe when it comes to that. Yeah, okay, me too, especially now that, here in the Philippines, Kirk, we have an issue about, the West Philippine Sea. So we really want that, at the end of the day, that, Chinese will leave us because they will, they will accept the fact that, that area, it's belong to Philippines. Of course, because anyone will know that that's belong to you. Of course, you don't want to give that to the person that wants to claim that. Of course you're gonna, you're gonna stand for that. This is mine, okay? I don't want to give you this to you because this is ours, okay? Oh my goodness. So how is my signal, guys? Is still okay? Let me get some of my charger. Tad, tad, tad. I'm shy, to show my my belly. Oh, you're the year of the roaster. Wait, let me search about the roaster. Okay. So I'm your Madame Lily Tate. So I'm gonna look for the what is the personality of okay. Kurt, here's the the personality of the personality of are you sure that are you year of the roaster or year of the frog? Year of the frog. Okay, it says that if ever that you are year of the roaster, Kurt, it says that they are deep thinkers, and the roaster personality is considered to be the honest, really bright, communicative, ambitious, capable, in warm-hearted, strong self-respect, and seldom relying on others are their basic characteristic. Oh, that's so good. Oh, for those ones to deal with, okay, let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna match you with the dragon. Okay, if it's work. Okay, hold on. Well, actually, for me, it helps. This is only a guide, okay? But like I said, it's in the person, okay? So let me check, okay, if you're but bad in business, okay? Oh yeah, okay. Good. You're very lucky because the roaster and the wood dragon are okay. Let me read. Okay, they are good partners everywhere as lovers, friends, or in business. So okay. So you're good, dealing with the dragon, because not only good in as a lover and friends, it's good also in business. Okay, so here's the thing. There are arrangements of one the protecting while in the other serving. They might be odd to same, but they feel comfortable with it. The both are familiars for each other's emotional stability and comfort. Oh, that's good. That's a good sign. So Kurt, so if you're gonna so you're good match with the wood dragon. So the question is the dragon and roaster are compatible? Yes, definitely. This is an extremely compatible union. And the intelligence roaster will be enamored of the boldness and optimistic personality of the dragon. Okay? Oh, that's a good. No, we're good. No, we're good. Wait, no, we're good. That's a good. Do you really believe in this? Well, not really. It's just like a guide. Come on. I mentioned that, it's a guide, okay? It's a guide. Like I said that, like I mentioned that in fairness for those, for those year of the rat and year of the ox, that, it shows there that, they're not good partner with the dragon. But it's just like, for me, it's just like a guide. Me, I'm year of the rabbit. I'm year of the rabbit, year of the rabbit, it's in, rabbit and dragon are very great partner. Oh, thank you so much, Kirk. Oh, I really appreciate that. Oh, so sweet. Now I can able, to buy, the microphone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So now I can practice sing, Thank you so much, Kirk. Yes, thank you. So it's really, it's really. So I wish that you can join with me on the live streaming, but I'm gonna uh okay. But I really appreciate you. Okay, from the bottom of my heart. Okay, thank you. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna so I'm gonna practice that. Hi. Thank you so much. But guys, here's the thing that, because well, for those have voice, I don't want, to compete that, but I try my very best, okay, to go on that thing, okay. So um wait for that, guys, because I'm gonna do that, okay. especially for those, especially for those, the sponsor. Okay, thank you. Oh guys, I have to, to share with you guys about, the card, the card that I have, like, rewards card, if those, for those Western men that living here in the Philippines, that they have rewards cards like in Robinson. So, and then hold on guys, I will show you guys, so that, this is can able, to advantage for those, for those have this. Okay, hold on guys, I will show you guys. For those wants to ask a question, feel free guys to ask question. Okay. So the cards, for those, this is, guide for those, here Western men here in the Philippines, whether, outside Manila, as long as there's a Robinson's supermarket or Robinson's mall or whatever, Galleria or what, and then where's my card? Oh. Okay, here we go. So I thought it's on my wallet. So this is, this is very helpful in, okay. So here, so this is, Robinson Rewards guys. Okay, so I will explain to you this. I forgot if, oh okay, you have, you have to pay this 100 pesos, for the card. But this is, there's no expiration guys. Okay, there's no expiration. Every time you go to the Robinsons supermarket, you earn points. And then the points that you earn, okay, if example that, they you can use the points that you earn, example if you buy things like, meat, or you can use this if you earn a lot of points. Okay, but they don't replace this into cash, but you can use this as your payment. So this is the thing that, very important. I'm sharing this with you guys. Hi Shansi Adams, thank you for coming. I'm just finished eating dinner, so I'm good. Chancy Adams. So this is, the thing for those Western people coming here. So if you're gonna to, Robinson, if you're gonna stay for good here, or even though there's just for vacation, you can able to get this, because every time you come here in the Philippines, you can earn the points. Okay, if example, uh, you need to buy stuff, okay, just only bread, so you have you have so many points here, because they will tell you, sir, you want to pay your points with your, if you want to buy a loaf of bread, if you want to buy a gallon of ice cream, it depends how big is the points that you earn. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. So even though you just stay here for 1 month, okay, you can still use this when you come back here in the Philippines, because this one is no expiration. Okay, no expiration, as long as this is only Robinson Rewards. No expiration. Hello Kuya Joey official, thank you for coming, Kuya Joey. And then this one is the smack
Smack Prestige. So this is only for, SM, okay, SM, so SM Mall, any branches of SM Mall. But the thing, guys, the blue one, hold on, I will show you the blue one because this one is, the Prestige. Hold on. So I have, the blue one, and then, this is the difference, it's, is there also a snack card? Well, if you earn points of this, you can use this to buy snack, okay? The more that you buy, groceries on this store, the more that you earn points. So you can use this to buy a snack, okay? So this one is in SM, okay? This is blue. So this one is, this is regular snack card, okay? You have to pay this 100 or 150 pesos. Just, just about $1.50 something, 50 cents, okay? So, but there's an expiration days. Every year you have to, renew this, okay? So you have to pay this. So like the same, the same. Every time you go on the supermarket or, in the department store, you can earn point this. And you can use the point, to pay the, the item that you get from the department store or in the supermarket. But so you have to pay this 100 or 150. I'm not sure because it's been a long time that I did not use this because they gave me the other card. It's same with the SM Mall because this is Smack Prestige. So the reason why they give me because they found out that I've been spent about over 120,000 a year. So if you're gonna spend 120,000 a year, you're entitled to have this, the Smack Prestige. And good thing, guys, okay, good thing, guys, that you don't need to buy or you don't need to pay the renewal. It's free as long as you maintain 120. It's 120,000 a year that you consume. But we don't really do that in one transaction because it happens that one of my thing that I go to the supermarket, okay, some items that I can't find in Robinson supermarket, I just go on SM supermarket. So that's the good thing that I have two cards. So once I earn points, I can able to use that to pay my my item. But this one, guys, you need to 120,000 a year up so that you will give, because this is the thing, guys, especially if you have this, there's a prestige lane, especially for payment, especially yeah, exactly. So there's a line for prestige cards that easy for you to pay, unlike this one regular that you have to undergo the long line for payment, okay? So this one is just like a VIP, so you can able to go on the on the line that you can pay fast than the regular card. That's the advantage, okay? Well, it's just like for the year, because I just including when I buy stuff like if Frank buys some tools, okay, buy some things that I need in my kitchen, buy some like kitchenware, okay. So not only for the food that I spend at the 120, okay, not only for the food, okay.
sometimes it happens that, it happened also that, we buy something that, like appliances that I need, especially, for my, for my regular, everyday chores in the house. So that's, that's the thing. So that's a good thing, guys. Okay, so you don't have to pay this. Okay, just all you have to do, renew every year. So this one, you have to pay this 100 or 150 every year. Okay, and this one just one time payment, there's no expiration. So if you're gonna do vacation here in the Philippines, you can still able to use this when you come back, for, another visit. All you have to do, just keep this in your wallet. As long as, when, I think there's a lot of Robinsons in Cebu, Iloilo, Bacolod, especially here in Metro Manila. There's a lot of Robinsons. So you can earn points. You know what? This, if I just buy, like a loaf of bread, I don't really, I don't need to bring cash, because, I have points. So every time you go on the, Robinson, they will tell you, the amount of money that you earn for this. Okay. So sometimes I just go there and just use this. Okay. Ay, my God. Sorry. I fell. What's wrong? My son, this is, it's crazy. Sorry, guys, huh? Sorry. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sure, for those, living in the state today or tonight. Oh my God, here it's hot. Even though, it's okay, to stay inside the house. It's cool. But, when you go outside, oh my goodness, it's hot as hell. Oh my goodness. And you don't really want to go outside because, the wind blows on your skin. That's why I avoid go to the, go outside. I just go now, especially now that, the weather forecast, they announced that, this 2024, there's a, the drought, El Nino. And you can tell, you can see that, the hotness. It's like, you can see that, there's a shaking. Well, Kuya Joey, ayaw niya he doesn't want, because, he had a hard time, to speak Tagalog, he feels that his tongue was twisted when he speak Tagalog. Oh my goodness. I really, I really impressed that you learn Tagalog by yourself, Kuya Joey. That, that's very impressive, that you learn. Well, because, here's the thing, guys, for those who wants to learn Tagalog language, it's kind of a tricky. Okay, so I know you can tell that, Kuya Joey, because why I say it's so tricky, because there's a same words, same spelling, okay, but different meaning. And once you pronounce that, once you change the tune, it's no longer that. So you have consistent, to stay on the tune. Because once you change the tune, Filipino will think that's the meaning of that. Yeah. So that's kind of it's very tricky. So, and same also with English, American English, okay? And some Filipino English, we use that, the meaning in American English is different than, the British English. Because like it reminds me of what, Frank told me about the scam. The scam is not, the meaning is, it's not the same as we interpret the scheme. So that's, that's very tricky, okay? So, well, it's good also that, he can learn some of you Tagalog, you know. Then, it's on English. Yeah, I agree. That's kaibiganin or kaibigan. That's No, I'm not. I really want. Because actually, Kuya Joey, Tagalog is not my mother tongue. Okay? I have my own dialect. But I'm very fluent in Tagalog. It's not my mother tongue, the Tagalog. Well, in school we'll learn English and Tagalog. That's, that's given, in Filipino school, whether, public or private school here in the Philippines, we'll learn English and Tagalog. Other than that, we have our own, mother tongue. Well, Frank can understand, if I'm gonna talk, until now, even though, I've been here for many years living in Manila, I still remembered my mother tongue. Well, actually, the Tagalog, well, that's, the Filipino language, yeah. It's better for him, to learn the Tagalog first before, my dialect. Well, I can, I understand a Cebuano, I can understand and I can speak Cebuano. But, the tone of my voice is different than, the original, the Cebuano. Because, like in Cebu City, the Cebuano, the way that delivered, that they delivered, it's just like you think that they yelling, or the sounds like the yelling or screaming. But in Bohol, Bohol is another, another Bisaya also. But they're very, very the way that they talk is very calm, okay, very calm. It's not as same as people living in the Cebu that their tune is kind of yelling or screaming, okay. Tatlong dialect ang sinasalita ko: Tagalog, Bisaya, and Mandaya. Mandaya Mati. Yes, I don't speak yes, I don't speak Cebuano. Bisaya is from Davao. Same word, different accent. Yeah, exactly. But you know what, Kuya Joey, I can tell, the Tagalog, if, because here in Metro Manila, the Tagalog from, like, Cavite, Batangas, Laguna. It's same Tagalog, but the accent is different. So I can tell that that accent of Tagalog is from Cavite or Laguna. Oh my God, I eat a lot of, I eat 7 egg rolls, okay? Here. Who wants to eat egg rolls? I'll give you some. Oh my God, I almost 3 hours. So okay, so we still 2 hours and 36 minutes. So I'm gonna end up this one. 3 hours, make it 3 hours, because I want to interact with you guys, okay? So 3 left on the live stream. Who are they? No more lumpia for me. 4 pounds over Christmas. Oh yeah. Well, it's just like my New Year resolution, Kuya Joey, is to less eat food. I can still, you can still able to eat, the regular food that you eat. All you have to do just less, less the amount, okay? Because look, my face, my goodness, you can see fat, fat, and I'm no longer spring chicken. So, I'm very careful. So that's why, when it comes to, well, it's just like, I mentioned that when I was in my 20s, oh my God, I'm very slim, my goodness. It just, you shown that, is this woman is still eating? Well, I think that that's the reason why I mentioned about, my metabolism when I was young. It's very fast, to move, or to operate on my body, okay? But when you get older, your metabolism work too slow. So that's the thing that I gain weight. So I try not to eat a lot, okay? You can, you could, Kuya Joey, you can still eat the food that you used to eat, but all you have to do just less, okay? Less. Okay, I started making bibingka. Oh, I love bibingka. This year now I keep making it. Yeah, the bibingka is so good. For those know, bibingka is just like, Filipino rice cake. Oh my God, bibingka is good, with coffee, Kuya Joey, the broad coffee. Oh, the bibingka with, broad coffee. My goodness, that's fantastic. It's so masarap. Super lami. Yeah, super lami. Especially with, with a lots of young, we call that buko. And then with the, with the cheese and, salted egg. My golly. Yeah, super lami kaayo. So it's just like, Kuya Joey, that, some food, like, I mentioned some of my live stream, that some Western men don't scared, to try Filipino food. because don't listen to other people, because they say bad about the Filipino food because they don't like. But for those first timer, don't hesitate to try. We never know, you might like it. Except balut. But there's still a lot of Western men try to eat balut, but some they like, but some they don't. They're just like, ew, I don't really want balut, especially with with the the duck embryo starts, the feeder. Oh my god. uh, but some they just enjoy eating the balut. But well, for me, um here's the thing, guys. For those first timer that to try balut, all you have to do, just ask the balut vendor if it's this 16 or 14 or 16 days, because the embryo, it's small. But it's just like if it's 22 days, oh my god, you can really see the feather, and then you can some of the bones. But usually I eat balut only 14 or 16 days, because it's very very little, the embryo. You don't like, the durian, because the durian has a strong, aroma. It's just like a garlicky aroma. For those not really into the garlic, you don't really like, the durian. But here's the thing, guys. Once you start to try durian, you can tell the durian, it's very creamy, and then it's not too sweet, it's just like right, the sweetness just right. So once you swallow it, the sweetness in your tongue is gone. So once you swallow, the meat of the garlic. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that it's just like a garlicky aroma. Ew, kadiri ka, kuya. Amoy sibuyas na. At saka maraming videos. Yeah, kadiri. For just for Santo. Diyos mio. But like I said, okay, for those ones to try, don't hesitate, okay? Just try, okay? If you try it, okay? But some, they're very nervous, about that. But I understand, I understand. But don't worry about that. Try, once once you try it and then you don't like it, okay, stop. So what I mean is, never stop trying other, not only for Filipino, okay? So every country that you visit, you can, you can try other, other, uh, other food. I think you have a bad experience about, the durian, Kuya Joey. Am I right? It sounds like you condemn, the durian. But here's the thing, guys. For those ones, if you want to try durian, don't buy it with, with the spike, because it's hard. It's hard to open. When I tried that, curiosity, okay, how to open the durian, because most of the time that I bought durian, it's already on the top like this. Okay, they put it on the top. So I tried, I buy the whole, it's a big, it's over 2 kilos, the big one. And then, I can see that the seed, it's so big. One seed, you're good enough, you're good enough. So I have a hard time, I had a hard time, to open. And in fact, I cut my finger with the, with the spike, because, the spike, it's so sharp. Well, the langka, yeah, yeah, it's look like the langka, but the spike is, from durian is bigger than, than langka. I love langka. So yeah, my advice, guys, okay, especially if you with your Filipina lover, Filipina girlfriend, Filipina wife, don't, okay, it's just like when happened that I mentioned about to Frank that have you tried the ampalaya, the bitter gourd. Okay, that's in English, bitter gourd. We all know that bitter gourd is bitter taste. My goodness. And then he told me, no, I try, but I told him, try, try, because the way that I cook is, for me, it's not really bitter, the taste. Oh my god, I add with I saute with with onion, garlic, and tomato, and then I add egg. And when I done cooking, I let him try. Oh my God, I can imagine his face that he's frowning. And then that's the time that, okay, so it's good. It's good for me that he tried that. And when I saw him that his face is, you cannot grow his face. So I just stopped. And sometimes when I because one of my favorite Filipino vegetable is the bitter gourd or ampalaya. So when I cook that, sometimes I eat that salad. I make that into ampalaya salad or bitter gourd salad. It's so good, especially with with a fried fish. Oh my god, it's perfect combination. So I'm just teasing him that, oh, you want some ampalaya, and then you know better. Yeah, I love sitaw. Yeah, Frank, he likes sitaw. The sauté sitaw. He likes that. Oh yeah, that's good for you because Kuya Joey. Here's the thing that for those people, no, for those diabetic, that's good. That's good for them. The better gourd or ampalaya. Yeah, because the ampalaya has an insulin content. That's good for them, if they're diabetic. Oh, fountain of youth. Yeah, I just that's I remember that's the only vegetable that Frank doesn't want, the ampalaya with egg. But the rest of the vegetable he tried, but he's not as often as I eat as I am. Yeah, it's just like for those actually for those ones to try. Don't worry about that. In a Filipino food, it's good. Try. All you have to do, try, and then if you don't like, okay, stop. That is why the Okinawa people live so long. They eat impalaya and more. Well, actually, this is the reason why I mentioned, people living in Okinawa, Japan, because they always have miso soup on their, on their table, whether breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They always have. I don't think there's ampalaya in Okinawa. I don't know if there's ampalaya in Okinawa. Well, India they do. Pakistan they do have, but I don't know in Japan if they have. Um. Oh really? Oh okay. Maybe because cause I can see that there's a variety of ampalaya. There's a short ampalaya. Instead of white, instead of green, it's white. Yeah, good, good, Kuya Joey, but where, when your wife cooking Filipino food, you don't have a hard time, to adjust, from, American food to, Filipino food. Actually, I can tell guys that the Filipino food is good. Just trust your wife, because, I know that a lot of Filipino can able cook well, like me. I can cook, name it. We have been married 25 years. We are eat Filipino food almost every day. Oh, so you're good, you're good in eating by your hand for 25 years. I know that, I can tell that your wife, no matter what, sometimes your wife will eat using their hand, because I did that, I did it sometime, especially, if I cook, chicken feet adobo. My god, I love, the chicken feet adobo. But Frank doesn't eat, just only me eat chicken adobo, chicken feet adobo, yeah. Especially, ah, a little hot and spicy, my goodness. And you have to eat that while it's warm, because if it's not warm, it's just like, you eating like jello. Yeah. So that's, oh my god, but here's the thing, guys, in SNR they have a big, chicken feet. No, I don't want that. Frank told me, "Oh, Lily, look, sweetheart, there's a, chicken feet. Oh, it's too big. I don't like that. I just want, the right size of, chicken feet. I don't like, the big one. Sorry, guys. I don't. I don't want to eat. I'm just, I think, if they have, just a medium size of chicken feet. I don't want the large or extra large. It's too big. So, I don't know. It's just like me. When it comes to, maybe I just get this because this is, my father is, especially, we always serve, because we always, oh yeah, really? Mata ng isda? Yeah, we know Filipino love to eat, chicken, the eyes of the fish. Oh, it's so, I like that also, but if it's too big, no, I don't. I don't. It's just like, small fish. I like, the eyes of the fish. It's creamy. But if it's too big, the big fish like, the tuna, yeah, they have a, big eyeball. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Because, like I said, that, if it's too big, I don't. It's just like, a lot of American, that when it comes to, dealing with fish, they throw it away, they throw it away the head. But no, not here in the Philippines. You know what, guys? The tilapia. So before I just bought tilapia, I let Frank try. And then he said, you still have the head, cut off the head. And then, oh my God, why should I, why should I cut off the head? So what I did is, I don't want, because for me, it's just like, I don't want to waste food, period. I hate that, that's why when I saw some vegetable that, I need, because, sometimes I have, so many vegetable, and, Frank always, we always buy food outside, so I cannot able to cook the vegetable that I bought from farmer's market, and then starts to rotten, and then I hate about that. So it's just like, okay, so I bought vegetable for the whole week, so I need to cook that. Okay, so I just tell him, no, 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 I don't want to eat, food that we gonna order. So I just gonna cook, cause I don't complain. I don't complain to cook. I don't complain about to clean the house, but I complain throwing food. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Kuya Joey? I love the salmon head. Especially when I make, sinigang sa miso. Sinigang sa miso is just like with, it's sour, sour soup. And then there's a soya paste that, that's we call that miso. Oh my God, one of my favorite, Oh, when you look at, the fish salmon head, it's totally clean. When I eat that, everything, everything on the bone, I spit it out so clean. I love that. This, the salmon head is just so creamy for me. The skin, especially when you boil, at the right, time, not too soft. It's just right, to cook the fish. Oh my God, it's just like you're eating, the collagen, and the salmon, it is so, especially the broth. Oh my God, it's so creamy, and especially with, matching my, my sauce is, fish sauce, and then with a little juice of calamansi, and then red chili. Hallelujah, it's, so delicious. My favorite Filipino dishes, dinuguan with puto in humba with the paa. What paa? Paa ng tao. Paa ng manok? Pata. I think pata. You're talking about pata? So yeah, it's so good, Well, I'm already done eating with, I'm eating with my dinner. So I don't want to talk a lot of food here, Kuya Joey, because I'm gonna crazy about that. Because I try to lose weight, Kuya Joey. So please don't mention the food that don't you know that food is my weakness? Oh my good life. No, he doesn't like dinuguan. He doesn't like, yeah, he doesn't like that. Even, the seafoods, he doesn't like that because, it's easy to catch, it's cuts of, diarrhea. So me, I don't, like, I love oyster, I love mussels, I love clams, I love that. But, I try not to eat that because, he doesn't want me to get sick. But I use of that, I love oyster, especially it's steamed with, with lemon and, or if you have a spicy vinegar, that's good. No, it's not really, because we avoid that. We're not, we're stop eating steak. Oh, last year, Kuya Joey, we always eat steak. But now, I try, not try to, we always eat fish, okay? Pork, pork chop, and then chicken. So before, I, oh my God, I love, I love steak. So I'm just crazy about that. Okay, so I'm already reached, the 3 hours. Oh my goodness. So again, thank you so much, guys. So this is my first time that I do live streaming, go live while I'm eating. So I'm already done. Okay, so thank you so much. And of course, Kurt, thank you for what I mean about thank you. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and thank you, Kuya Joey, for joining with me. So I hope you can join with me on my live streaming. So I will check later if I have my pre-plan for StreamYard is resumed because I already consume over the 20 hours of monthly free. So again, guys, thank you so much and have a good day and have a good night, my viewers here in the Philippines. So good night. Bye.
Mm, mm, mhm. Wait, hold on.